Team sharing, this is about structured collaboration on records. So there are 3 types of team sharing, and I really love this. You have to turn on account teams first. It's a setting in Salesforce where you enable team selling for opportunities, you enable account teams. In terms of use cases for these, if you have a private sharing model and you want to add someone to the account, like you would a Google document, you want to share a document with someone so they can come in and collaborate on it. Account teams is how you do that. Sales teams is how you do it for opportunities, and case teams is how you do it for cases. But you have to switch on account teams first. Default account teams is one of my favorites. Remember I talked about the pair ups between field staff and telesales staff. We used to use default account teams to enable that. So we used to have, if for example, Laura has access to an account, we can make it so on the user record, you'll find a related list that's called default account team, where you can add Gemma to Laura's user as a default account team member. So any account that Laura owns, Gemma will be added automatically to that account team. Let's have a look. Let's see, what should I do here? Yeah, so let's have a little look at how this works. So we're going to go and set up an account team. We're going to enable it in sales. So you come into Salesforce and just click enabled. And then it asks you what page layouts you're going to apply those to. And then you define your roles. So you say on your account team, you know, this person is collaborating with me as a channel manager, a sponsor, a sales rep, a lead qualifier, and you can add your own custom ones as well. And these are always interesting conversations with customers, because you talk about what's the kind of relationship that what are the kind of relationships that you have when you're selling to people. In our own org, I have team roles because we use account contact relationships. So we actually add Salesforce AE contacts to other opportunities through these roles. Then in order to set up the default account team, you just simply have to go to the user record and you'll see a related list called default account team. And you can see that there is nobody there that is supporting this user by default at the moment. So what do we have to do? We have to go to the team and we enable team selling for opportunities. And we just follow the same steps as we did for accounts. So we add all of the layouts. Okay. So what that means is when you then go and add an opportunity to Salesforce, let's go and see an account to Salesforce, for example. So that's the one we've been looking at. And we look at Acme. You'll be able to see under the related list, there's a section called account team, and you can add a team member there directly. And you can open up the access to all of the opportunities, contacts, and cases that are related to it. Again, you're just creating a record in the share table that you can get at with the data loader and the API. So then save. And now that means that Gemma has access to that account. And you can also, if you have a defined account team member, default account team member, you can go and add, you can use that button that says add default team. So let's see, is she going to go and add that? I think she is. So there's Laura. And we're going to add Gemma to her default account team. So we click add. We can have several different account team members. And we just go and search for Gemma. And we define her level of access to accounts, opportunities, and cases that are owned by Laura. And we define what her default role will be. So is she supporting as a sales manager? Yes. That's saved. So now, every time Laura creates an opportunity, Gemma will be an account, Gemma will be automatically added to that team. And at the moment, so what we're doing here is we're going to transfer this account over to Laura. And we're going to go down, look at the related list, and we're going to be able to see that Gemma is automatically added to that account team as the sales manager. And then when I change the owner back to Gemma, she's still on the account team until we refresh it.